You will wake up with open sales and get the coronavirus. Playing Madden 20 today. That's what I like Madden 20. You playing it? Cool. Is Abby out? What's up, Moses? Mod, I'll give you mod.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Oh, while I'm streaming it, you have to watch it the whole time I'm streaming. It'll be an hour. Okay. I pushed the wrong thing. Ooh, upgrade layouts. I'm gonna make you mod in a second, since you've never been mod. Wait, upgrade. Not quick, and then I will. This is my team that I drafted, so. Alright. Hey, can you tell Mac and Cheese to watch my stream if you're in his lobby? Wait, one thing. Are you in Mac and Cheese's lobby? Tell me if you are, yes or no, and then I'll make you mod once you tell me. Type in chat and you're mod. Once you type in chat, you're gonna be mod. So type in chat. Moses. What's up, Mac and Cheese and Moses? I'm a sword.
Hey everybody, it's the
Moses, you're mod.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Muscles him off. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Throwing on first is Wentz. And his first look is incomplete. Deebo Samuel, the rookie wideout, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Wentz on the bootleg. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. He's got it to Williams. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 4th down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yards.
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. He returns the punt 61 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they were going to get excellent field position either way. They had pinned them deep, but that's even better.
So in other words, being comfortable with field position, that was going to be okay. But sometimes being greedy is the right way to go. And boy, they take it all the way back, put it in the end zone. A great way to get started for them.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 2, Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake, he's the one to... get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Trubisky to throw. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
One second. Guys. Audio. Camera, video. No. Not want to stop. This man, I'll be out.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. This one caught by Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, it's Trubisky. Flushed out right. He completes it to Tate. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Golden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch. And he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Bro, no.
And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wentz now to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Throwing here, Trubisky. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, Trubisky. And he's got it. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set and racing going 3 wides of victory.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him, ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky lets this one rip. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music. right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Oh,
Kick it
I
away.
messed up. I messed up. I was looking what time it was.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Trying to guess. I'm the Chiefs. I'm not the Texans.
Wentz now on first down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now off to the races down the right side. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down now, it's Williams. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Got his target, Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Wentz, and his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that. He's got a man. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And give him a gain of 37. Just like that, out of danger.
Oh, that hurt. No, Kenyon Drake.
Past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Running for the shotgun with Drake. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Gets this one to Hill. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards. Trubisky now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kenyon Drake, as the first half is winding down, as his guys continue to pour it on.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tucker now to add the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. 5 plays there on that drive. And the exclamation mark at the end was Kenyon Drake's touchdown run.
Moses, who should I go? Who is playing with you? I said, who is playing with you?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Throwing now is Wentz. Herndon's got it complete. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's NBA.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to Minneapolis to check on the Vikings at home in US Bank Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Will Fuller, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get out to Jacksonville. See what's happening with the Jaguars at TIAA Bank Field. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for the venerable one, Drew Brees. In our game, it's been Mitchell Trubisky who's looked sharp thus far. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front. As we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Why don't you?
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
I told you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Huh? Okay. Y'all can't hear me? No way. Friend. Only microphone. Bruh, y'all can't hear me. You can't hear me? What? Oh, let me go. Hang on.
They go play action with Trubisky. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game.
My mic may not be working right now.
You better believe he'll be
I don't know why.
here as this one continues to go. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Can y'all hear me? Yes or no? Put it in my chat.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Bye,
Moses.
Who's watching my stream? Mac and cheese. Who's watching my
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well
Get
for
the
us.
ball.
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare
I'm
afternoon
usually way
continues.
better than this, but right now I'm not. I'm usually way better than this.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now wins. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. 2 yards.
I'm the Chiefs, by the way. Red jerseys and white pants.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the roads
true.
will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
My bad.
Now Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He is going to find Hill here. He's at the 30, 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season, as his guys continue to pour it on. It was 3rd and medium. They popped the short pass, looking to pick up the first, accomplish that mission, and then they accomplished a lot more on that mission all the way for the score.
Let me focus in on one word you used, pop, right? They popped the short pass, and then what happened after that? They popped the big run. Because now, once he caught it, didn't have anyone else in the vicinity to bring him down, and he takes off, and he kept going. Nice gutsy call, even better execution.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still is not really... Blitz coming, and down he goes. Star Latulippe able to drop him for a loss of a couple. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Let's go.
Wins. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Here's Wentz to throw. And it's caught by Herndon.
Really?
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Texans on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 9. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's got Rome.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Just keeping the play alive. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Call it a gain of 4 there, but those yard markers a ways away here. 3rd down coming up. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Airing it out. Look, and this is taken in at the 5. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal.
Check.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. You just hand it off inside.
And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, and his throw here's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Watch out for Hill on the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they're going jet sweep. Here's Tate. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. They've officially gone final in Baltimore. And it's the Bengals that wound up winning that one. Andrew Luck, a touchdown pass to help lead the way. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. His throw incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Hit him hard.
One final try now for Wentz. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Kansas City, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
Meanwhile, for
when I get back to the lobby of Madden 20, then I will end my stream, guys. Hopefully you'll like this stream. If you want me to play Madden more, just comment on my stream when I'm streaming Fortnite or Madden or NBA 2K. Just comment what you want me to stream. Bruh. Power up. Gotta upgrade that. Can y'all Drake? You gotta start hitting people hard and knocking them out every time. Bro, this is the kid who got the, no it's not. Wait, is this the kid who caught the touchdown? I don't know. Let's go. Bruh. Not a bad game, eh? Day of points and a good day. Total. I appreciate you calling my number, coach. Okay. Last one, coach. Okay. 1 second.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Play on. Oh, we're playing the Broncos? Let me do all this crap real quick. Players rating negative. I forgot how to say that word. Negative. Okay. Come on. Gotta go play some basketball.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I might let y'all draft my team. Next time, I don't know. I'm gonna end my stream in like 20 seconds. When I've been streaming for 42 seconds. So I meant 42 seconds for 42 minutes. Who's watching my stream? I won't end it. Got somebody watching. I didn't know. Put what's your favorite team? Oh, my favorite team would probably be the Chiefs because I was playing with them. Yeah, Chiefs. Those up. They're probably mad at me because I picked the Chiefs. I'm about to end my stream, guys. So I gotta do something right quick. You live in Kansas, home of the... No! No, I do not. I do not live in Kansas. But I just like the Kansas Chiefs. I don't know why. Because Tyreek Hill and Patrick Mahomes are in there. And some few other people. That's why I just like the Chiefs players. Yeah, Toronto. You still watching my stream? Yeah, guys, I'm gonna end my stream right there. Or right here. Toronto Gladiators. Shout out to him. Toronto Gladiator. What's up? Who's watching my stream now? Comment if you're watching my stream. Comment hi. Who's watching my stream now, guys? Come on, put it in chat. Hi, what's up? Put that in chat. I'll be out to say hi, what's up, whatever. Ask me a question, I don't care. And no, I do not live in Kansas. And my favorite team is the Chiefs. I'm not in my stream there. Toronto Gladiator. Let me go to his channel. See if he has one. And I'll go subscribe to it if he subscribed to me. Gladiator. Toronto Gladiator. Holy. Bruh. 930 subscribers. Nice. Holy crap. Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye. Bye everybody.